Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. So my name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. Carlo Nicolini will be the deputy director for Shakhtar Donetsk. Don't come outside and let everybody know. Say then as they did like this now, say they know they in a haste to sell Mudryk and say they don't need money. Say the guy did better than Anthony. Gets make everybody know in value. In they make one press statement when they reply to people like Napoli. We won't really consign Mudryk. They say that they're interested, but they're not ready to bring out money to come buy the guy. So they reiterate the same talking points. They know they talk for a very, very long time. Say they know they in the haste to sell. Sure, they know they compelled to sell because you know be like say maybe Mudryk gets 6 months left on the contract. So they go to say they need desperate to look for a buyer for him. Left for them. If to say the guy no go for this summer, for this January, it will make sense for them. Make it be until the summer it gets. So if they know the sell him now, make them leave her. See if you know how much where Manchester United they buy Anthony, then you should understand the value where they don't place from Mikhailo Mudryk head, and that is one of the reasons we make till now they never sell the guy to Arsenal, because then they differ with the valuation he gets. And don't forget say the match where Chelsea play with Man City yesterday, say their director of football Danny Jusero now go watch the ball and Manchester City beats Chelsea 1-0. Chelsea just did wasteful on the night. For the first half, Chelsea outplay Man City, like break their press, like the job like to be Man City again. For the second half, Man City can regain composure, can change some kind of people, can take control of the game. But at the beginning of the second half, they just they press Chelsea, they outpass, outplay, create more chances. At the end of the day, they score one goal again. So it just happened like that for them. So now Man City don't break the gap. We Arsenal play the gap, then the 8-point gap don't turn to 5 points gap. So the next match, Arsenal going to play the North London Derby, while Man City going to play the Manchester Derby. They're going to play Manchester United, while we play a Tottenham Hotspur. So for that match, we know see derbies, forms are thrown out of the window. Anything can happen. Manchester United can beat them. Tottenham can beat Arsenal because that place has always been a boogie ground for us. But we're going to hope see for that match we'll change our fortunes. We'll go there, go beat Spurs. Whereby Man City going to hope that themselves will beat Manchester United. We'll go to Premier Man, you beat them. Then we'll Premier Spurs beat us. So at the end of the day, anything will happen. We'll first play the cup, the FA Cup. After the FA Cup, then we'll go see what will happen for that match. Away from that, so Dermot Gallagher will be one of the former referees. We don't do referee for the EPL, so they're going to ask him questions for Sky Sports about that penalty call for Arsenal, the 2 penalty calls. So Baba Kole explains it, not like the first one now. He can talk say if you watch down with Dan Bond hold Gabriel Magalhaes when pulling shirt, say the referee Adam Medley, say the referee no really see him. You get, so that is why he no blame, even though they call and say referee blow my shirt. Referee no see him, and say for him when incident, he said it's in a 50-50 challenge. Now be your own interpretation. When you say 50-50, 50-50 actually means that the 2 players were on a collision course. The 2 of them now they drag for the ball. Maybe you drag me, I drag you with the contest for the ball. Then you can't beat me to the ball. That one at 50-50. 50-50 should not be defined where now only one person they draw one person. Me at the goal for drag or not ball. You they drag me come back. God doesn't at 50-50. How is that a reasonable explanation or interpretation of the events of the day? So me I don't understand what Dermot Gallagher they talk. At the same time, make all the talk say those waiting for the VAR room. Say their job not be to talk whether the referee they right or the referee they wrong. Say their job now to check whether that decision what the referee make is it a clear and obvious error. If it's not a clear and obvious error, that means they will leave the team. Now when they say clear and obvious error, they mean say in a situation whereby some people will talk say no be penalty, some will talk say na penalty. That means it is not a clear and obvious error. But in a situation where everybody is saying that thing should be a penalty, then it is a clear and obvious error. So the referee not calling up that thing, say, go check the monitor, because as the referee there now, he no gets the first line of sight because bodies block him. Now it is the duty of the VAR to give him a second option, a second chance to view the incident, whether he go correct in first call we make. go and tell him to look at the monitor, close view, zoom out for him, if he go there, show him all the angles, then make him make an informed decision unlike what he don't do in the past. That was what the VAR never did. And for the discussion where they discuss, you get another guest going over the studio with Damas Gallagher. So that one self talk say for him it was the clear penalty. Like you don't drag somebody, you impeded him, you stopped him from challenging for the ball. Assuming say they leave him, who knows, he could have jumped higher than Nick Pope and nicked the ball in the back of the net. So that is why Damas Gallagher come to explain that first one and say now 50-50, therefore the referee is right, not awarding the penalty. Now for the second one, he say if you watch the guy, the ball touch him for the elbow, say the guy did for a natural position. That one I still agree with him, say that one not be penalty because he was standing in a natural position. If you want to go dive, you want slide for ball, you don't go slide for ball with your hands at your back now. You go want to use your hand guide yourself. So for the ball to touch him here, you will still allowed more leave him. So this controversy is still the go round, you get, but majority, many people, I've never even heard anybody that said that Dambon will not be penalty, that Damas Gallagher can explain which I don't understand. So away from that, so Mikhailo Mudryk go like one post yesterday which show him behind bars. Now the people who post that in an Arsenal meme page for Instagram. So they come post one picture of Mudryk when inside prison, come put Shakhtar Donetsk logo, come say they don't want to let Mikhailo Mudryk go. So that post, Mudryk can go like him. So that post can bring out a free Mudryk hashtag. People call it also make Shakhtar Donetsk free the guy, make him go where he won't go. You don't, I think that like this, you don't outstay in welcome, you don't overstay in welcome for that Shakhtar Donetsk. He believes they don't be bigger than them, so he needs a more bigger challenge. That is why in the reason to go join Arsenal. So that single-handed move, that single-handedly move we do for that prison picture, you get. Don't let people know say the guy know the reason Chelsea at all. No matter what Chelsea want to say, you know the reason there. Well, we'll just watch. Now in the coming days, everything will be clearer. Our Fernando Callas don't come aside for the transfer show on Sky Sports. So Babaka Return say it's just a matter of time before this Mudryk deal will happen and the guy will go join Arsenal because the guy is desperate to join. He showed from in online antics. You already know where in mind where you want to go, where you want to play in next level of football, you get. And Arsenal said they try everything. The difference just be say Arsenal no get deep pockets like the likes of Man City, the likes of Chelsea. We don't have deep pockets. And for those who know they are well self, now no whether I don't hear say Kroenke go take a new line of credit. Like when I say Kroenke, I mean Arsenal. They go take a new line of credit for bank about £70 million. You get. So don't be saying they don't collect the money yet, though. They just go register, do everything. I remember that in the past we took a line of credit from Barclays Bank, you get, so they don't go renew and say in case they need money, you get, maybe they get excess overhead, we they don't get, they no hold money at hand, they'll just go carry money from the bank, borrow money, run some kind of stuff. Some people they talk say now that money they'll go carry to finalize the deal for Mikhailo Mudryk. I don't really know, but all I know is that Arsenal have renewed their line of credits in the bank, but they've not collected the loan yet, you get, but it has been approved. So we just watch as everything they go like what in Callas let us know say in the coming days, like the final boss up now Arsenal, the deal when they delay the thing like just money, you get. Shakhtar are willing to sell now because this is the best time to sell the player, because keeping the player beyond this January will be keeping an unhappy player on your ranks, and if he affects the guy play, you get, because in mind no go this set in stone. Just like what in Benfica coach Schmidt they complain say Chelsea they do them wayo because talks now according to Fabrizio Romano don't break down for Chelsea to sign Enzo Fernandez. Now what if the coach they talk we say Chelsea come outside by the public domain, act as if they are willing to pay the buyout clause which was £120 million. Now Benfica comes to say okay come and pay it. Chelsea come they negotiate. What are you negotiating for? You know we don't want to sell. You say you want to buy him, pay his buyout clause and carry him and go. So now be the issue with them they get there. Chelsea won't come use the fallback plan and come join Mudryk. Chelsea I just know what they worry them. They like to poke nose their mouths for waiting no consign them. Now they don't carry themselves come for this Mudryk deal to come make the team more difficult for us, but their plan will work. Our Ben Jacobs don't come outside and let us know say Arsenal have more direct talks scheduled with Shakhtar Donetsk to sign Mudryk again, because talks will still go. Like Fabrizio the talks are ongoing. Talks no they finish because Arsenal really seriously won't sign this guy. You get, no be like a Vlahovic won't be say Vlahovic no one come. That's a different kettle of fish. Now we just the push. Now we the push. The guy say no one toss. You get, the role we will play for Vlahovic deal. Now the same role we Chelsea when they play for this Michael Modric deal. Chelsea now they pursue the guy. The guy say no one join them. Now we want. You get, we will pursue Vlahovic. He no one join us. We want go join Juve. Now we can force ourselves there at the end of the day. We no fit get that. Even though now we really ready to pay the money. You don't understand the different scenario. Now we're ready to pay the money for Vlahovic deal. Juventus don't get money. Juventus going to pay instrumentally. We will get the cash. The guy not going to join us. That's it just be for this one now. Chelsea get the money, firepower and everything to get the ball. But now we want, I ain't be saying he won't join again. So now we need to plan how we pay the money. Even if not instrumental, even if not in 2-3 years we go pay him. As long as say we agree the money, now what is Shakhtar want. Well, let's keep watching. Our Jamie Carragher don't come as I call the talk say Arsenal need to take 4 points off Man City if we won't win the title, which means the double-headed tie we will get with Man City if we play. So we need to at least win one, maybe the one we will play for Emirates Stadium. We need to win that one. Though if we go for Etihad, we need a draw at the Etihad to make sure say we stand a chance of winning this EPL. That's what he's saying. So what in the talk, now mission impossible because he had to collect 4 points from Man City. It is not impossible, but it is difficult to get because Man City, as we all know, they are the favorites. Despite saying with the gap there with 5 points, everybody the talks in Man City will win now. Even Pep said they talk and say everybody expect them to win the title. In short, for the first they never even they lead the pack as of now. It's seen as a failure yourself. Everybody expected and say as long as Liverpool not the challenge for the title, they should have won it to get. Well, now we gonna make it difficult for them. We are the stumbling block in their path. And well, now when we meet Sha, it depends who will buy for the January. If we buy some kind, buy Modric, get collect Yuri Tillemans, bring Joao Felix, especially Yuri and Joao Felix. If we bring those two, our fortunes will change, our stock will rise, things will happen differently. However, Gala herself can't come and say I call the para for them in Mikel Arteta call the talk say if you know say signing Modric will guarantee winning the title. What are you waiting for? Make them go buy this player, spend the money. Now money they take the find success. Now money carry Newcastle go third when they you get. If not for money and the players will them buy, who be there? And she pack at them be and they're going to fight relegation battle. That's the big role money can play for you when it comes to winning the title race. Who knew Man City some years ago? Now money make them where they day now. Now money even carry to go the height when they day now, winning Champions League and everything. Money cannot be overstated. You get, money is very, very important. So no, they look say maybe 85 million pounds is too much. Like what Charles what they talk say the guy is inexperienced, he has not done anything. How many titles has he won in his lifetime? He never even play up to 30 matches. No, up to like 40 something matches for the Shakhtar Donetsk. How many goals he don't score in his career? He only has 8 international match played for Ukraine. So why this guy going to command 85 million pound deal? Everything in life is a risk, so it is worth taking the risk. Like as they talk, if you know say getting this guy go elevate una status, put una on a different pedestal, the people will fear una. Spend this money. If you don't have the money, go and borrow and buy him, and let's see what will happen. The same thing said now people they talk about Joao Felix. If you know the incoming of Joao Felix will bring una club to a different limelight, so people will fear una. We say now get different options because Saka Martinelli one day they fit break down, fatigue fit enter. You get, they've been playing regularly. What is up? You get, you need to get somebody else. That's why you need to bring in Michael Modric and bring in Joao Felix that can play on the flanks. If now money, Joao Felix that can 13 million pounds per year, not be really per year, half a year, save that kind 6 months. If you have the money, pay it for crying out loud. As long as it will guarantee you that top 4 finish and probably win the title, do that. Let's see how it will be. Abakari say Arsenal need to give Shakhtar Donetsk an ultimatum again to speed things up, and Paul Merson they come outside they talk this one. So Baba they of the opinion say, see, Arsenal is a big club. Make Shakhtar Donetsk they use them. They don't need to wash us anyhow. Say give them an ultimatum. Tell them talk say if you don't want to sell this guy, we give him from now to maybe January 10 or January 15. If we don't sell no one sell him, we will go look for another person. The men that day with start Michael Modric when I chop him. You get Baba the advice we even go for Mitoma, where they play for this Brighton side. The guy is very, very good. But in fear come they say this guy never play at the highest level like with the club like Arsenal. If they with Brighton is a small fish. You get, if you can't come for Arsenal, can you replicate the form you are showing in Brighton? Because that guy, they're very, very energetic, very tricky, and the guy got a keen eye for goal. That's the kind of player I like, even though he's in quotes an unknown player. Nobody knows him, nobody knows his antecedents, his precedents, nobody knows anything about him, but the guy, they deliver the goods. Look at the way he played against Arsenal. If the guy they play against other people, look at the way he's playing. So now what's about the talk? Say no, give Shakhtar Donetsk an ultimatum. I don't know what to say about this ultimatum. Our Simon Phil himself kind of let us know, say sources where they're close to Mikhail Mudryk, they expect the player to join Arsenal and not Chelsea. Say the player get a mind set to join Arsenal. So anything Chelsea they plan, that one are for their own pocket. Say the boy know they even they reason them at all, you know they look their side. Well, we just watch at everything they go, because me I expect Mikhail Mudryk to join Arsenal at the end of the day. If you don't join Arsenal, I will be very, very disappointed. Well, I'm not saying that money be everything, and Arsenal see the plan talks with them, so let's just see how everything will end. My dear football lovers, if you don't watch us today, you should check the top left corner of your screen. You'll see the thumbnail. Click and see that you get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day and game out.